Hello guys and welcome back to UPC week 4. So last week we had a pretty important win against Novahawk, and this week we're up against Lugia X, also known as Kaal, which is a really cool guy. And what I think the funniest thing about this match is that the first ever league match, considering it was not even real league match, but the very first competitive match I played, which was a few years ago, was against him. And what are the odds that in some random league, at some random point in time, I meet him again? It was the the GBA tournament that they did like a few years back, and they did a tournament where you could apply with some luck you made in. You could choose a mon from like any tier, you could choose one mon, and then you had like I think 7 mons, and you can adjust your team every round. I played him round 2. We had a cool match. We had some old brings on both our ends. I fucked up big time a lot in that match. He also didn't play, I think, that optimally. I don't remember the match that much, but basically I didn't know much about competitive. I watched some matches, some GBA matches and such, but not much. We improved over time quite a lot, and here we are, guys. So we will see how much we improved. So, as you can see, the team here that I brought is Mega Pidgeot, Tsarina, Manaphy, Kommo, Entei, Metagross. This has been quite some time, so I don't fully remember all the sets, but I think Mega Pidgeot was basically offensive Mega Pidgeot with, might have Dewford, might not have. I think it also had something like Toxic and Hurricane, definitely, and I don't really remember the other moves. Tsarina was definitely a defensive Tsarina, was mostly there for things like Landorus and Gyarados. I had to look out for Z-Fly from Lando, I knew that. Manaphy this time was, yeah, it was quite a cool set. But I won't reveal that much about it. Basically, the coverage I needed was Dazzling Gleam, and Surf was basically the coverage with Tail Glow, and just some cool tech on the last option. Then Kommo this time was Scarfed. I'm really loving Kommo at the moment. It's one of my favorite Gen 7 mons, especially after using it in this league. And this week it's a Scarfed mon. And I contemplated between quite a lot. In the end, I decided to go with a Scarfed Kommo with physically offensive. So I first wanted specially offensive, but that was kind of handled by quite some mons. So I thought, okay, let's just go physical, Sky Uppercut, I think Outrage, Earthquake, and as last move I had HP Ice, because if I could catch Landorus, I could two-shot it with an HP Ice. That's definitely cool. Anthony is like now, an offensive Entei with Sacred Fire, but other than that, that's Sacred Fire and Toxic, and then quite some cool moves again, quite the tech moves, just to say. In the match, one is kind of revealed, so if you want to look it up, be my guest, but if not, I don't think my opponent will watch, and I might face him in the playoffs, I don't know, so I won't reveal it. If you figured it out, good job. Then the Metagross this time, it was basically, I wanted it first more for the Q-Run, but then I saw Kabutops and Dodrio as potential brings, and those really destroyed my team. And Metagross dealt quite well with Dodrio to resist both stabs, and defensive wise it could kind of also deal with Kabutops, so I think I ended up with a Colbur Berry, because both have access to knockoff. I ended up with defensive Metagross with Colbur Berry, Stealth Rocks, and just 3 coverage. I think it was Meteor Mash, Earthquake, and Ice Punch. I believe that was it. So basically this team, I think, had a quite nice matchup, and as you can see what he brought the Mountain. I think, okay, I think I can handle the Mountain. I did expect it. Could be Choice Scarf, could be Choice Band, who knows. Landorus could potentially be Scarf, but most likely a setup variant can really destroy me, especially if he predicts Tsarina correctly. Gyarados most likely just a DD offensive mon. Dodrio could be Scarfed, could be Banded, could be Setup, I don't know, but can be quite scary if Metagross gets slow. Kabutops, same story, could be Scarfed, could be there for the Mega Pidgeot, who knows. Spoiler, it ends up being Assault Vest. You won't really see it in the match, but it was more for Mega Pidgeot. And then Kyurem, I didn't really expect Kyurem with a team that I had. I didn't think it would have that great of a matchup, especially with a Sylvan and a Metagross on my team. So I was kind of hoping that it would not come, because I didn't brought the greatest mons against it, but still Entei outspeed, Komodo outspeed with Scarfed, and Mega Pidgeot outspeed, so I think it should be fine. It's looking to be quite an hyper offensive match, because he brought almost all offensive mons. I definitely expected something like Jirachi. Jirachi had a defensive great bring versus my team, but he opted to go this route. I don't fault him for that. So yeah, let's just hop right in. It's a fairly short match, also as I said, quite hyper offensive. So I lead Mega Pidgeot, several reasons. I thought it had quite a decent lead. If barring Scarfish, could get a big hit off on anything, and now I remember I do also have U-turn, so again grab some momentum if he wants to lead like Landorus, and I expect rocks. And I also lead because I saw it was already Mega Evolved, and I didn't want, I don't even know if it gets added build, but I didn't want unfair advantage of me being already Mega. So I lead off with it, Helix of Kabutops. I think that's the worst possible lead I could have get. So fearing here, him just going for a Stone Edge. He could even set up rocks. I thought just be safe, go Metagross. I did it. He played really aggressive right off the bat, knowing I couldn't really touch him. If I had HP Grass, potentially I could have touched him, but who knows. He went for knockoff straight up. Could have went Komodo, but no, straight knockoff. Really solid, but because of my defense investment and because of the Cold Berry, it only does 28%. Really cool. I scare him out, obviously. He goes Landorus, Clear Body activates, really cool, no attack drop. I set up my rocks. Here I'm knowing, setup Landorus, really scary for my team. So Rina is kind of my switch in. Manaphy could potentially be, but after a Swords Dance, he could potentially take out Manaphy, but he won't be faster. But so I could have went Manaphy, but I didn't want it dying to 2 Scarf Earthquakes, I believe, or just get it weakened that early, and I didn't want Serena because of the Z-Fly possibility. So I thought, I don't think he would click Earthquake. If you see a Mega Pidgeot, you see Serena. Don't think he would go click Earthquake right off the bat, so let me go for that Ice Punch. He goes for Rocks Polish, gets a bit cheeky, go for that Ice Punch, and straight one-shot him. So one big threat out of the way. Here he goes to Maniton. I know Manaphy can take 2 hits if it's Scarfed. If it's not Scarfed, it takes a Flare Blitz, outspeeds it and kills it. He crits me, really unfortunately. And now it's still, if he's Scarfed, he kills me, unfortunately. And yeah, that's just really unfortunate. And that's exactly what happens. He's Scarfed in Maniton, he kills my Manaphy. Wasn't able to shine, too bad. Could have dealt some quite nice damage. But now I know I can go Komodo, and I can just fire off Sky Uppercut, and basically anything dies. If he goes Gyarados to take a hit, after rocks damage, after him then forcing to be to Mega, I also kill it. He goes Kabutops, Sky Uppercut, straight takes it out. So really cool. I also know I resisted the Flare Blitz, so it was definitely a safe option. He goes Kyurem, revealing to me that, yeah, I was like, okay, he naturally outspeeds me, so he could not be Scarfed, but yeah, I was thinking, yeah, this is most likely a Scarf Kyurem. So I just go out into Entei, because I don't know if he's Scarfed or not. Maybe he don't just thinks, okay, Kyurem outspeeds Komodo, I don't expect it Scarfed. Quite fair. So I make the Entei play kind of middle ground play, because I didn't want Metagross to get low, because he has the Dodrio in the back. If it's Scarfed Dodrio, could potentially be really bad for me. So I went Entei as a middle ground play, because I know that I can take any one hit. As you can see, I take this Draco Meteor, and I can kill him. Now I can't kill him, but I can do a hefty chunk to him, and if I outspeed, I know he's not Scarfed, I can revenge him. If he outspeeds me and kills me with the next Draco, as he does, I know he's Scarfed. I know Metagross can easily revenge it. Even Mega Pidgeot can, because 2 Dracos really drop the special attack, and I fuck. Mega Pidgeot is really nice, because pretty much gets a free kill here. So I go for the Hurricane, kill off the Domaniton, as I said, really hyper offensive match. Here I believe he goes Gyarados, knowing that he's bulky enough to be able to take an Hurricane, set up on my face, and kill me from there. He might also think, okay, this could potentially be game, so I definitely expected him to set up. But just in case, I went for the U-turn, scouting out if it would double or something. It was my best play, best interest. I crit him, bit unfortunate, because I think this would have done a lot less, also due to the attack drop. But as you will see, doesn't really matter. I go Komodo. He goes Dragon Dance. If he went Ice Fang or something, still could have easily taken it, but he went Dragon Dance, thinking he can go in, but I outspeed. Luckily I connect the Sky Uppercut and I kill him. So I didn't want to go Outrage because that meant I was locked in, he could go cure him, could revenge me, and I kind of wanted the combo. So here he goes Dodio, and I'm thinking if he's Scarfed, he outspeeds me, I can go Metagross after. If he's not Scarfed, Sky Uppercut is a really nice chunk, and Brave Bird might, the recall might take him out. So I go for the Sky Uppercut, he barely lives, goes for the Brave Bird, one-shots me, bit unfortunate to see Komo go down, but Dodio also goes down, so Komo basically got 3 kills this match, stopped Gyarados and Strax, really cool. So now it's Cure him against the world. I go Metagross, knowing that if he, Draco, I think he has to Ice Beam, and he just has to either freeze me a couple of times, like freeze and I don't out, or crit freeze, or so basically there's quite a lot of him to be able to take me out, but he doesn't go for it. He goes for Earth Power, trying to get a bit lower differential, knowing that he will lose. Yeah, luckily with my bulk I live and I connect the Meteor Mash. That was my best play because it kills him. Yeah, that's the game, guys. Also I went Meteor Mash because could have went Earthquake, but as I said, I just had to one-shot him basically because Ice Beam being like a move that could crit, flinch, could just freeze, I mean. So yeah, we just went for medium matches, we hitting, we win 3-0, really nice game, really fast paced, didn't take much time. It's always nice if the match is quite fast paced. And yeah, that's it, guys. So now we're 3-1 and currently we are in the top of our division, and yeah, next week we play Phantom Bass, I think the commissioner of this league and founder even, and he's currently 4-0, guys. So we are really trying to end his streak and yeah, set our own winning streak and go from there. So I will just see you guys next week. Bye.